Hey guys, so this is going to be my Booktubeathon Tbr. I'm really excited because I've never actually done any like read-alongs or any thons, so like this is one of my first ones and I'm actually really excited. So I'm going to be going through the challenges and showing you all the books and a couple books that aren't associated with any of the challenges. So the first challenge is a book with pictures. I actually don't have a book with pictures with me right now, but so I probably am either gonna read my Fullmetal Alchemist manga or probably just a comic book. I have a lot of like Archie and Jughead and Benny and Veronica ones that I grew up with, and I'll probably just read a couple of those probably, because after I start reading one of them I want to read more of them. So the next one is to start and finish a series. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that one because I don't really have a lot of like, I wouldn't say easy ones like trilogies and or duologies, because most of my books that I'm into are like full series, like with like 20 books in the series, and I think that'd be kind of hard to do in a week, so I'm not sure about this. I do have this for the book with a red cover, so, and it's the Dark Lover series by J.R. Ward, and I have several of these books that are in the series, but I don't know if I have all of them, so I don't even know if that's going to count. But on to the book with the red cover, I'm going to be reading this one. As I said, it's by J.R. Ward. It's called Dark Lover, and it's part of the Black Dagger Brotherhood. I've actually never read these books before. I have like 4 or 5 of them, but I haven't read any of them, and I'm hoping I have maybe all of them, so if I really like it, I can just breeze through them. Now, the next book is going to be one that's a double, because Ariel said we could double up on ones, for a book to movie adaptation and a book someone else picked out for you. And so I've read this book so many times. It's actually a newer copy that I have of it, because I have 2 copies of this book, and I just lent my aunt one of them and she read it and she really liked it, so I asked her out of like 4 or 5 books to pick one, and she of course picked this one because she just read it and she loves it. And it's Speak by Lori Halse Anderson, and I love this book. I read it in middle school, absolutely loved it. I don't know, I love it. And of course it was a book to movie adaptation with what's her name, Kristen Stewart. She was in it, and the movie was pretty good actually too, so I'm really excited. Plus, I love this cover. It's a really pretty cover. So the next one is from the genre you've read the least this year, and I've read like no contemporary this year, so I'm going to be reading Along for the Ride by Sarah Dessen. I love Sarah Dessen. This is actually the only one that I own of Sarah Dessen's that I have not read. I own like so many of her books, but I don't think I've read this before. It doesn't sound familiar, but I'm excited to read it. I love Sarah Dessen. She's one of my favorites. Like, if you have not read Sarah Dessen, like, you need to. I don't care what genre you like. She's amazing. And the last one is to read 7 books. Now, I think I only showed you like 3 of them, but I do plan to read more. And so here are the ones that like aren't part of the challenge. The first one is my very worn torn copy of Little K. Hamilton's Danse Macabre. I love this part of the Nia Blake series, and I love this series. The next one is Dead Rules by Randall Russell. It's really good, and I literally hid this in my dresser drawer last night so I wouldn't get it. Like, I had to hide it because it's really good, and I really like it. Plus, look at this cover. Is this not just like one of the prettiest covers ever? Like, look at this cover, and then it continues on the back with a picture of her like without the makeup. It's so pretty. Plus, like, the actual like book is pretty with just like the blue, like, oh, I love it. It's so pretty. I love this book. And the last actual physical copy that I have with me right now is Cassandra Clare's City of Bones, part of the Mortal Instruments? Yes, the Mortal Instruments series. I, as you probably can tell, have never read this series. I just picked this up, and because obviously it's literally everywhere. I think there was a movie, wasn't there? Didn't a movie come out like a year or 2 ago, I want to say? I feel like it did, with like a dude with blonde hair, right? Am I wrong? I'm probably wrong here. I think I'm right though. Anyways, I've wanted to read it, and I finally picked it up and I'm going to read it because it's literally everywhere on Booktube. Cassandra Clare in general is everywhere on Booktube, so I'm giving this a go. So these are all the books I'm going to be reading, plus more probably, because I've tended to read a lot these past 2 months. Like, I went through like a really, really bad slump like earlier this year where I was just reading nothing, and then I just got really into reading these past 2 months, and I'm really excited to be out of that slump. So I'm excited. As I said, this is my first thon, and I can't wait to do it. I'll probably be doing the daily video challenges and probably some of the Twitter sprints too. So tell me if you guys are doing the Booktubeathon and what books you're reading, and thanks for watching.